Welcome to Toffee TV. There's the Everton News Daily. Everton have said they will start banning people who are selling tickets for the remaining games on third-party websites, and that ban will also extend to Everton's new stadium at Bramley-Moore Dock as well. This is after tickets started appearing on third-party websites, as I said, for over £1,000, basically. Everton obviously have their own resale platform, and that's the only place you're really allowed to sell tickets. We've seen this in the past, certainly when it was under StubHub's control at Everton, and tickets for some games were getting ridiculously priced. I remember there was a game, I can't remember exactly when it was, but there was a potential that someone could have won the league at Goodison Park, and there was tickets going up for sale for that, and Merseyside derbies and things like that. And it's not on, is it? Because Everton, in a lot of people's eyes, haven't managed the ticket situation at Goodison Park for people with memberships the right way as it is. That's what I've seen people say online anyway, certainly on social media, that the people with memberships have tried to get tickets, certainly for the Ipswich game, and have had zero chance of getting them. I honestly don't know what the situation is with that. Being a season ticket holder, I've never had to really deal with that, apart from on cup games, which we get a window anyway for. But I know a lot of people haven't been happy with that and how Everton distribute the tickets. So Everton have had to make a stance on this, and they'll want to make the final 3 games as fair as possible, so that fans can get into the ground. Obviously, the last 2 games are going to be it's going to be really, really difficult to get a ticket, and certainly that Southampton game, they're going to be like gold dust. And I can only see Everton are maybe going to have to go to Southampton and beg them not to take any tickets. I mean, I'm sure there'll be Southampton fans who want to come to the game, but I'm sure Everton will hope that Southampton sends some back so they get those extra tickets. It's going to be incredibly difficult for that last game. No one's going to want to give them up unless the kick-off time is the day's moved to a day where people have already made plans to get to the Goodison, and it goes against those plans. I don't know, but this is certainly one way they are trying to stop them, and hopefully get those tickets back onto their site as well. And also, you don't know that you're buying a legitimate ticket if you're buying them off a third party as well. It could be a scam for all we know, and we've seen a massive increase on that online as well, as people have bought tickets on places like Facebook and Twitter, and they've just been scams. So the only way you'll know you're definitely getting a ticket is if you buy it off Everton's resale site. But there's a lot of greedy people out there who'll look to make a lot of money off this final game. But I'll be honest, that there isn't enough money. There isn't enough money for my ticket not to miss that game. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. James Vaughan will be replaced at Everton, with Everton now advertising his job. His replacement will no longer be charged with managing the pathway of players or the club through to senior football. That is based on what is in the advertisement, and that's gone on their vacancies. So I'm sure Everton will have that. Or maybe have a replacement or some replacements in mind for the job, but it has been advertised, and obviously James Vaughan is one of many people at Everton at the moment who are leaving because they're being pushed, or because they've got other roles that they can take on. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see who comes in, but I'm sure Everton already have a good understanding of who they want to take that job. One of those players on loan is Addison Armstrong, who started the game for Derby County last night. They drew 0-0 with Burnley, a fantastic point with Burnley second in the Championship, and that cost them keeping the top spot. Leeds went above them. Mad that those three teams swapping positions every single week. Lots of connections, Everton connections to Sheffield United. They've lost the last couple. Make what you will of that. But Harrison Armstrong can keeping his development going really well and trying to do his best to keep Derby County in the Championship. Listen, he was probably man of the match last night. I imagine he was man of the match last night. I'm sure Derby fans will flock to this video to tell us he was that man of the match last night. But he's doing really, really well. And, hopefully he continues doing that for the last few games of the season and keeps Derby County up. That'd be brilliant for his development. Merlin Rohl, a player that we've mentioned a couple of times this week, being linked with a move to Everton from Freiburg. The German press are now saying that is a definite link, and there's 100% something in that link as we chase the 22-year-old for a region of £20 million. He's an attacking centre midfielder, in the vein of the ones that Moyes liked when he was at Everton for the first time. Now, obviously, money-wise, it seems to make sense. Bundesliga is a fantastic place to play, and as I said, I think it was Kicker have said that there's definitely something in this. It's not just a link. There is definitely solid, concrete, links to this player from Everton. They want him, and we'll see what happens, whether Everton can get it over the line. I'm sure Everton won't be happy that it's been spoke about in the German press. But there you go. It is out there now, so we'll wait and see what happens with it. And Dan Neil, the Sunderland captain, has been linked with a move to Everton for £15 million. He's also been linked with Roma, oddly enough. Roma and Everton can't be fighting over the same player. That doesn't make any sense. He's got 1 year left on his contract at the end of the season. But Roma and Everton fighting over the same player, can't they just have the Corey and we'll have this lad? That would suit everyone, wouldn't it? That would keep everyone happy. The Roma fans would absolutely love Abdoulaye Doucouré. He'd be fantastic for them if he leaves Everton on a free transfer. But both teams have been linked with the Sunderland captain. So, yeah. There we go. And that is all the news from today. It's been a very quiet day, but somehow I have magically been able to stretch this video out for as long as I can with very, very little news. There you go. Make sure you check out all of our excellent videos. Some of them are unbelievably excellent videos, but most of them are just excellent. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We are less than 1,500 away from 100,000 subscribers. Unbelievable. Let's get there. Let's get there by the end of the season, please. Let's get there by the end of the season. There you go. Give this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want more great videos, join us over on Toffee TV Premier. The link is in the description. QR codes come on screen now. See you later.